All right, what is going on, hustlers? Welcome back into Hustlepedia. Today we are going to be diving into the crypto gaming markets as always, and per usual, we are going to be deep diving on a project that I want to dig a little bit into, a game that honestly looks like exactly like CSGO and a mix of CSGO, Counter-Strike, Valorant, and an old school James Bond game. We'll take a look at the mixture of games that I feel like this game has the vibe of, and that is Citizen Finance, their upcoming first-person shooter, Metalands. And it is not just a first-person shooter, it is a full-blown metaverse. We're going to take a look at everything about Citizen Finance and Metalands that you need to know as far as this project they're building, and they are coming out with their alpha here in Q4, so very bullish on this project. We'll take a look at it from top to bottom and why I love Citizen Finance and the Metalands project. If you are new to the channel, be sure to drop down and hit the subscribe button. We come out with brand new crypto gaming and altcoin videos here every single day on the channel, and be sure to like the video if you enjoyed the video, if you're bullish on crypto gaming just like I am. So let's go ahead and take a look at the crypto gaming markets. And you take a look at Gala Games, guys. Gala Games, I brought it to you initially at about 2 cents. I brought it to you initially around 2 cents back in September. Where were we at? Yeah, right about here, right at about 2 cents. It ran up to 10 cents. It really consolidated here for a long time. Ironically, I told you right the day before that it got listed on Coinbase that Gala Games is a pretty safe bet for growth to hit $1 billion market cap, and that surged right through it. We are at a $1.7 billion market cap after Coinbase listing for Gala Games. This thing has absolutely skyrocketed. We're up to 23 cents from just 9 cents just the other day, and then this thing just went absolutely parabolic at 11 cents up to 23 cents. Now we're at 25 cents. Gala still a very safe bet, but obviously very pumped. So congrats if you got in on Gala when we told you about it here at about 11 cents. Or even better, if you got in on it when we talked about it at 2 cents, you are sitting pretty with a clean 10x. Ultra is at a really good buy-in zone still, and this is one of those projects that's up next, in my opinion, as far as like Gala just saw that type of pump up to a $1.7 billion market cap. Those gaming protocols that are doing more than just gaming. So Gala Games, they are going to be distributing and building games. Ultra is the gaming distribution platform backed by not only Ubisoft and Atari, but by AMD graphics card company, one of the biggest digital computing companies in the world, a Fortune 500 company. Ultra has the capability, $1.5+ billion market cap project. And I think that Ultra definitely has 5 to 10x potential in the long run when you take a look at the grand scheme of things, because not every game developer is going to be able to distribute their game right to their platform. Some of them will want the marketing that Ubisoft provides, and Ubisoft themselves are getting involved in blockchain games. They are going to distribute their games right on Ultra. Bitcoin does turn back around and the market turns back around and alts start pumping, we're going to see crypto gaming go crazy, and I think Ultra will be a firm part of that. And then you take a look at GameSwap 378, doing well over the last couple of days, and I do think it's prepping for its next leg up. And at $42 million market cap, GameSwap is vastly undervalued. Like I mentioned last night, this is still about 6.5 to 7x undervalued of Vulcan Forged. I really like GameSwap as a gaming DEX. They already have landed a AAA FPS title. It's just a matter of time until that is announced. So let's take a look, guys, at Citizen Finance, sitting at a $10 million market cap. Citizen Finance is a multi-chain ecosystem powering the next gen of NFT-based utilities in gaming, art, and DeFi. Citizen Finance's application include a staking and lending protocol, an NFT marketplace, and an augmented reality mobile app, and an FPS meta city. With the aim to accelerate world's transitions in immersive technology, Citizen Finance provides a cheap and easy-to-use tool to encourage mass adoption. And when you take a look at what they are building, guys, Metalands is a first-person NFT shooter that enables players to have full digital ownership of their in-game assets, as you can trade them in the marketplace as NFTs. And you take a look at the Metalands alpha, it is 80% completed. It is coming out this Q4. You have full customization over your character, weapons, bunker, and loot items that you earn from in-game play items and crafted in the workshop. Metalands, if you haven't seen like the visuals of what they are working on, this is kind of like a preview of kind of the environment, kind of like what their metaverse will look like. They are building not just a first-person shooter, as they say on the blockchain, They are building a whole new metaverse with a robust GameFi economy and enjoy an action-packed gameplay with play-to-earn mechanisms with the CiFi token. You see like the reload mechanics here. They look very clean. And you can also check out kind of their preview for what your first-person perspective is going to look like. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, well, this doesn't look AAA. This doesn't look like it's going to be, you know, that sharp of graphics. What makes this so special? If you look across the blockchain right now, there's no real first-person shooter in the market. And especially if you look at other successful games, guys, like Counter-Strike, for example. Counter-Strike has been around and popular for years, and this game is super basic. Sure, the graphics here are a little bit more fine-tuned, but at the end of the day, nothing on the blockchain truly resembles Counter-Strike right now. And if you don't know, on Twitch right now, there are literally 100,000 people combined watching Counter-Strike and Valorant. The two games that I really think this looks like a mix between when you take a look at just the mechanics. Obviously, this gameplay here that we are seeing is simply just kind of moving around, a very simple move forward, but it does really resemble that Counter-Strike Valorant type of feel. Old school, and remember the James Bond 007 Nightfire, it kind of also has this kind of feel. Now, this game's super old, but this game was a hit back in the day. I remember playing this game quite a bit, and the way the interfaces are, I feel like it's kind of a mix between not only the modern games of Counter-Strike and Valorant, but kind of a mix of this James Bond Nightfire type of feel with the interface and the way your gun is positioned. And I just think it looks super clean. And this is something that could definitely get adoption, especially when you take a look. They're already previewing their metaverse. You can take a look at like their bunker previews here. This is inside the metaverse, inside the game, fully virtual tour of the bunker, and this thing looks absolutely amazing if you ask me. I think this honestly looks super sharp. The metaverse that they are building inside of Metalands, the bunker is a semi-built piece of Metalands metaverse owned by every player, and it can be filled with digital content such as art, music, minigames, 3D, and events, with the owner having full control over its monetization. So that is awesome. You can monetize with your bunker, and honestly, everything about this project just looks super sharp. Everything they are putting out, you can read about the bunkers. They could, yeah, as we just mentioned, what they can be filled with, but they live on the blockchain as an NFT, and everything about Metalands and what they're building looks awesome. They just dropped their mystery loot box hint today. Metalands GG will be offering some of its assets to players. Get your own customized bunker and character outfits for the action-packed 3D metaverse with NFT integration. And this looks super clean, guys. This is literally today, this morning, they put this out. The environment looks even more sharp. The characters look awesome. The way that the guns look awesome. Everything about these little stills here looks super clean, and I'm very bullish on Citizen Finance. As far as everything that they're building, every game that they're resembling is super successful, and you can take a look not only at Metalands, the game that they're building, Citizen Finance, the CiFi token, next-gen NFT utilities, a multi-chain ecosystem with support for gaming, NFT Marketplace, and DeFi. It is a multi-chain ecosystem powering the next gen of NFT-based utilities. It provides a cheap and easy way to use and encourage mass adoption, play, trade, stake, and collateral, where you use your NFTs as collateral to borrow funds from lending protocols. And it is built for gamers, yield farmers, artists, collectors, and the community. The key features with multiple dApp ecosystems, so they have a lot of different dApps under CiFi, the Citizen Finance token and the Citizen Finance label, and that is Metalands, Santa Fe, CiFi Powa, and Powa X, and many more. You can take a look at their tokenomics, only 10% to the team. You love to see that. And they're partners with Unity. Their game is built on the Unity engine. They're backed by Chainlink as well, so that is awesome to see. And everything about Citizen Finance really checks the boxes for me as a low cap gem. You take a look at the market cap on this project at $10 million. This is criminally undervalued. And if you ask me, this is worth a little bit of an investment. I did myself get involved with a small investment on Citizen Finance. I believe in the game that they are building, and I would love to try to get my hands on this alpha gameplay and see how it feels, because if it feels like Counter-Strike, if it feels like Valorant, if this game is crisp whenever their December alpha releases, Citizen Finance is going to go crazy in my opinion. And at a $10 million market cap, this has loads of potential for insane growth, especially if their game is on point and they pull off this Counter-Strike style metaverse first-person shooter. As always, I want to leave you with a little bit of tidbit, a little bit of alpha to look out for, and Decimated is one to put on your list. Follow him on Twitter, whatever you want to do. Decimated is a post-apocalyptic cyberpunk RPG in a persistent open world. Last night we told you about HodlGod, and we told you about why we like what HodlGod is building. And we showed you their Unreal Engine in the game. It is a playable game right now. Decimated's game looks pretty polished. It is not playable right now. But you take a look at Decimated, it's going to be a third-person shooter on the blockchain. This game has been in development since 2018, guys. And if you ask me, this looks awesome. This looks awesome. This is something I would truly play. Just like last night, HodlGod, whenever I was playing HodlGod, that game is legitimately fun. And if I will probably end up making a video on the Void token and on HodlGod and the other game they are building as well. I'm very bullish on that project as well, and we'll talk about that in a different full video in length as well. But this is one to keep on your radar just as a bonus in this video. I want you to keep your eyes on the ball, and Decimated is one that will have their token sale very, very soon, and this game, in my opinion, has that Mass Effect style feel. I think this feels really like Mass Effect, a little more fast-paced, but in my opinion, this is one to keep on your radars for the future, and I will leave you with that. If you don't already, follow me on Twitter at HustlepediaYT. The video if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, guys. Stay bullish. Keep hustling. Peace.